Good morning, everybody. Well, today we're making something called chocolate quick bread. And this is in honor of a play I did in 1977, Cinderella, the first time I did it. It was a very exciting time when I did this show because it staged very uniquely. The roadways were right through the audience. We literally had to walk through the audience to get to the palace. I was a villager and an ensemble member and a lady in waiting. It was a lot of fun. This was done in 1977 at Book Fair Cards. This is in honor of Cinderella, which I did in 1977. I was a lady in waiting, an ensemble member, and a townsperson. We walked through the audience to get to the palace. This is how the director had it staged. It was really unique. So I'm making chocolate quick bread today in honor of Cinderella. 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Okay? The next thing I want to add, I've never made this before, is 2 cups of flour. One. Yeah, sometimes you get coughing attacks. I call it allergy season. When you cough, you think, oh my goodness, it's COVID, but it's not. Oh boy. 2 cups of flour. I'm now adding in 1/2 cup of brown sugar. There we go. And get this out. We have a fresh bag of this because we don't like to run out of anything. Okay. Put this in 1/2 cup. We're using brown sugar and white. Sometimes you have to use both when you make certain things. Okay. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm now adding in 1/4 cup of white sugar. There we go. Now we're going to go to the baking soda and the baking powder. I'm using 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Very simple thing to make. Have to find that teaspoon. 1. Make sure we have it exactly right, because with 1 blunder, that's it. It will not come out right. 2. That's 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now I want to add in my baking soda. I'm adding in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. There we go. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to whisk this together. Before I grab my eggs, which I have to keep at refrigerator temperature. I'm going to whisk this together. There we go. Now the next thing I need to do is get 2 eggs, get my milk out, and my butter. This is going to be the wet. Everything is kept at refrigerator temperature. Okay. Now, what I want to do now is I'm going to make like a little well here, and I'm going to start adding in my wet ingredients. I'm going to add in the milk and the eggs. I'm adding in 3/4 cup of milk. Let me get my 3/4 cup. I should have it right where I normally keep everything. With it. Okay, folks, you know what? 3/4 is like right under a cup. All right? 3/4 cup of milk. Here we go. I'm adding in 3/4 cup of milk. All right. Put the milk over here. I'm adding in 2 eggs. So everything's got to be perfect. 2 eggs. There we go. This does not. You don't need a mix match. You just use your. You have to just use a spoon, and also a whole stick of melted butter. What I want to do is I want to mix this up. Folks, it smells good. Oh. It's a lot of arm movement, folks. Got to mix everything together. We don't want any flour coming in. Now, sometimes, folks, you might need a little bit more milk. I don't think in this case we do. No. Now, let's move everything over here. I'm going to add in the treat. I'm going to add in some chocolate chips. Unfortunately, just more little chocolate chips. You don't need a lot. These are chocolate morsels. Just a little bit. That's it. I call them chocolate morsels. It's a little bit smaller than chocolate chips. It'll really be delicious in here. There we go. You don't need a lot of this. Now we're going to grab my butter. If you made a banana bread yet, you always have to grease. You have to grease your baking pans or it'll stick. And we're going to smear this all over the place, grease it, the sides, the bottom. Same thing as the banana bread we made yesterday. You have to really solidly grease this. There we go. I like to do it like right before I put it in the oven because sometimes, like anything, it could evaporate. Yeah, but Cinderella was a lot of fun. I absolutely loved doing it. I remember we walked through the audience. I walked right past my mom and dad. I had to literally keep going, not look at them. Okay. Now this is going to take, folks, a good hour to bake. But they spread out all over the pan. A good hour, okay? It doesn't look appealing now, but I think this is going to be delicious once it's done, okay? Here we have a delicious chocolate bread, quick bread. And this is in honor of a wonderful show that I did back in 1977. Cinderella. Look how beautiful that came out. It's a delicious chocolate quick bread. In honor of Cinderella 1977 from Brookdale Community College from Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.